Okay, so let's do a fresh market outlook for the upcoming Asian session. Right now, we're working on a take profit trader 150k account. The first trade was break even, so we didn't profit on that one. If you've been paying attention in the Telegram group, we sent it out, right? Simply put, we're going to be using time frame alignment and supply and demand. So our higher time frame is going to be daily, middle time frame 4 hour or 5 minute, entry time frame 15 minute or 5 minute, or we'll do 1 minute entry time frame. It depends on the alignment. So let me show you the alignment. So higher time frame, that's just so you could understand the system we're using, right? So higher time frame, lower time frame, and entry. Let's do middle time frame, right? And entry time frame. So this is how the sequence go. We could have daily 4 hour 15 minute, or daily 1 hour 5 minute, or 4 hour 15 minute 1 minute, right? So the entry time frames is the last time frames, but the entry time frame would be the nested zone within the middle time frame zone, and the higher time frame is just for direction. So it just depends on how it lines up. So right now we're gonna do 4 hour and 1 hour supply and demand zones. Also the trend line. Also use the trend line. So if we look, we could see this would be the 4 hour zone in control. We're doing top-down analysis right now. So just looking at this market, we could see we was in an uptrend, then switch to downtrend, then we're just consolidating. But as far as we know right now, we have the market's tapping into 4 hour demand, and the 4 hour trend line is broken. So that's the information we have. Where would be the next 4 hour supply zone? Well, just looking at it, it would be all the way up here, right? So this is the 4 hour range. Now in a situation like this, we'd go to the 15 minute. If we're using 4 hour 15 minute 1 minute, we would go to the 15 minute for confirmation as the middle time frame, and then 1 minute. But let's just map out the 4 hour and the 1 hour zones, because those are the stronger zones. So down to the 1 hour, right? We're on the 1 hour right now. Just looking at the recent and relevant price action, we have this 1 hour drop base drop that the market is currently reacting to. Okay, so 1 hour supply is in control, 4 hour demand is in control, 1 hour supply is in control. So until the market breaks above this zone, we would look for sells. On the 1 hour, we also have to look for 1 hour demand, right? So drop base, rally base drop. This was the last zone to be removed. Who removed that zone? would be around this area. This would be the 1 hour zone, but was removed. We're just mapping it out, right? This would be 1 hour supply that was removed. Who removed that one? Be this guy. Now who removed this guy would be this guy right here. So the reason why I did all of that is because we have to see which zone removed which zone to see which zone is in control. Right, so if I had to draw it out, it would be like we had 1 hour supply, drop, right? Remove this demand. So this 1 hour is in control. Came up, reacted, came up, pushed through. So this zone removed this zone, came down, reacted, pushed through. So this zone removed this zone, right? And now this one is currently in control. And I'm just going through all of this for educational purposes, right? So we could say this 1 hour zone is in control, right? 1 hour supply. Let's remove that. Now we look for demand. Now this 1 hour demand is the last 1 hour demand right here. Let's just mark this so we know the date of this analysis, because we're gonna have multiple videos so we could see, you know, how our analysis plays out over time. Okay, so we have this 1 hour mitigated, new supply created. So what can we expect? Well, we're currently at 1 hour supply, so we could expect the market to come down to the next 1 hour demand. Now this one is used up, so we'll use this one right here. So we'll say this is 1 hour demand, right? So the market could either, we're looking for shorts until we get to this level, or until we break above this one, right? So this is our middle time frame, the 1 hour. Let's look on the 5 minute, our entry time frame. Now for our entries, we can either take a entry zone nested in the 1 hour zone, just like how we have this 5 minute that was nested at the extreme, or we could take a confirmation, which would be the break of a trend line or the removal of an opposing zone on the 5 minute time frame. So on the 5 minute, we have this trend line, right, after tapping into this zone. So we have this drop, base, rally, base, drop. Now this leg right here removed this zone, right? And this zone removed this zone, because we have to look at who did what in order to know who's in control. So on the 5 minute, the entry time frame, we had this supply that came down, removed these opposing zones. The market came up, created this demand, which removed this zone, but tapped into this one, dropped, reacted, dropped. Now this zone removed this. It came down to that. So we could say this supply right here, we'll take it from this candle, is responsible right now. Anything could happen, but based on that analysis, this is what we're gonna execute on. So we'll put our entry at the zone and set our target. Where will we set our target? We could set our target at the next 1 hour zone, but we'll set our target at 9R. If anything changes on the way down, we could consider, but we'll set our target at 9R. Right now, this is gold, my micro MGC. You could also do this. The pattern is same for gold on Forex, right? So for our risk management, we're just on day 1, so we're gonna use $500 risk, right? $500 risk. Our max drawdown is $4,500, which gives us a total of 9 trades max, right? We have 9 trades because 500 into 4,500 is 9, right? So we have to lose 9 trades in order to blow the account. Our target is 9,000, and we also have a daily trailing drawdown of 4,500. So we have to make $4,500 2 times, or 900 total. So that's a total of 18R, right? We need 18R. This trade right here is 9R. So if we could get 2 9R trades, then it's a pass, you know. So but we take what the market gives us. The reason why I pick 9R is because we're targeting the next 1 hour zone, and the next 1 hour zone we determine is all the way down here. So the market could get there, or the market could just push past, right? But you know, we'll see. We don't know what's gonna happen. But we made our analysis, and that's our job. Our job is to analyze and execute. Predetermine our risks, analyze and execute. So fortunately for us, we could trade on TradingView. We're just gonna enter this trade, risk 500. So it's 5. We'll just put it on 500 flat, around 500. Extend this right here. It's 825, so put this on 4,500, right? Now the closer we get to 1 hour demand, the more likely it is to reverse, but we're not at the 1 hour demand for our target, so we'll set that. Okay, so the trade is set. I'm also gonna send this in the Signal group and upload this video, so let's see how it plays out. This is trade 1 for the week. We're looking forward to a great week. Right now is 6 p.m. New York time, so this is going to run for Asia and London. Regardless of the outcome, we'll execute the next trade and the next trade and the next trade. So stay tuned.